Bang, get out of the way, my hair. So today's video is going to be my 3-week update. I am, 22 days postpartum today, and I just kind of wanted to update you guys on some stuff about what's going on with me and the baby and how I am healing and life after a C-section. I don't think I'm going to be doing like weekly updates like I was doing with my pregnancy vlogs, just because, I don't know, do you guys want to see me that much? Not too much rambling today. Don't mind the glasses, okay? I'm just kind of in the glasses mood today. Just kidding. These aren't real glasses. I got them for Forever 21. They're completely plastic. If you see toes back here, or wait, no, I don't think they're in frame, but right there, she knocked out right there, and I don't want to move her. So she is 22 days old. I'm 22 days post-op. What are we up to these days? Well, let's see. This past weekend, my mother-in-law came. I had my husband's mom and his grandma here in my house all weekend long. And for those of you girls who are married or like have ever gone to meet, you know, like a serious boyfriend's parents for the first time, you all know what it's like to meet your mother-in-law. I've known her for, I think, like 7 years now, as long as I've known my husband. So, I mean, she knows me. It's not anything new, but it's always just a little bit like, oh god, she's not gonna like the way my pillows smell. But it was actually a really, really good visit. They had never been to Portland before, and they really, really liked it. Any of you ever met like a Mexican grandmother, or just an older lady of Mexican or even Indian? Just, there's superstitious people out there. Now, his grandmother is super, super, superstitious. Very superstitious. She has always been one like on me while I was pregnant, or even now that I'm not pregnant, and especially now that I've got a cut in my body. What are some of the superstitions that you guys get from the older generation? If there's an eclipse and you're pregnant, you need to wear red. If you put like a needle on a string and wave it around your belly, if it moves a certain way, it's going to be a girl. I need to have a mat like in my bathroom, that way when I step out of the shower I don't get varicose veins. Or that I need to wear socks 24/7, because if not, I'm gonna have a fat belly. With all superstitions, I don't really see the connection. Enough about that. We all know the star of these videos nowadays is Miss Alyssa. Honestly, I can't get over how perfect she is. I know that everybody thinks that their baby is like the cutest baby ever to walk the face of the planet, but I have the cutest baby to ever walk the face of the planet, just saying. She's about 9 pounds now, which is just a little over 1.5 pounds more than she was when she first got out of the hospital, or when she was first born. So she's gaining weight. The breast milk is doing her good. As far as like sleeping and stuff goes, she only wakes up twice a night. It's really not that bad. I find that I'm having more sleeping troubles just from, I don't know, maybe being carried over from being pregnant, you know, waking up 30 times a night to go pee. Not really peeing so much anymore, just throwing that out there. I find that I have like insomnia throughout the night. I just can't sleep, and then every single time that I do wake up to feed her, or she wakes up, I find that I have a hard time going back to sleep. If you guys have any recommendations, yeah, I guess I'm a bit of a night owl. Who needs sleep anyways? Breastfeeding is going really, really well. So like I've said in my previous videos, when you have a C-section, it does take a little bit of time for your body to realize that you are not pregnant anymore. So I thought that because I had a C-section, it was going to be a little bit harder. In the hospital, I did have a little bit of a hard time, not because, you know, we didn't know how to, I guess, do the pick-a-do, but because she had all kinds of like wires and IVs and stuff in her because she was in the NICU, that it was just really hard. I was scared that I was going to hurt her. But as soon as we got home, or as soon as they took the IV out, actually, breastfeeding was like we were like, her mouth was the max to my nipples cheese. Nipple cheese, that doesn't sound attractive. You know what I mean. Her mouth was the Simon to my nipples Garfunkel. There you go. Not having any problems with supply at all. Literally, I could feed a third world country with how much breast milk I've got in my freezer. I think once my supply kind of starts to diminish a little bit, I will start to take fenugreek. Basically, it's just like some sort of herb that helps you make milk, and it is safe for you to take. You can buy it at GNC. It's like $20 a bottle, and it makes you go from an A to an F full of milk. I will probably do a separate video on that if you guys are curious. She is eating, I want to say maybe 8 to 10 times a day. I don't really have her on like a feeding schedule, just because I think that she's still kind of small for that. I do offer it to her probably every 2 to 3 hours. If she's not hungry, she's not gonna eat, so there's no point in like forcing my nipple down her throat. She eats super fast, like super fast. She's not really that much of a pukey baby. I find that she's done within about 5 minutes, and whatever boob she's eating off of is completely emptied. So I know that she's getting the nutrients and all the milk and stuff, but it's really weird. Joshua used to sit and literally just munch and just chill out for 30 minutes at a time and eat, and she's done like lickety split. So it's kind of nice. I was a little bit concerned about it, but not really anything to be concerned about. I know she's getting the milk, she's not completely puking it up, and life is just, you know, a bottle of hairspray. Pumping's going great. Like I said, I've got a lot of milk. Not taking anything to supplement it or to make it like I'm not taking the fenugreek yet, which I probably will eventually, like I said, but right now, like, I have enough milk to feed her and pump, you know, between 8 to 12 ounces in a sitting, which I try not to pump more than once a day. As far as things that are held over from my pregnancy, now, when you are pregnant, after you give birth, your hormones are still adjusting, and so the first, like, few weeks are kind of crazy time for your body. I find that the things that I wanted to kind of hold over from pregnancy haven't really gone away yet, like my nails. I find that as opposed to filing them down 3 to 4 times a week, it's now down to like maybe 2. Also, my hair, if you guys can tell, like I say this in a lot of my videos, and I know my bangs are probably driving you freaking crazy because they're driving me crazy today too, but I don't wear extensions in my hair. I do tease my hair a bit, but no extensions. And typically your hair starts to fall out like in chunks. After you give birth, you will notice that you will just have like hair everywhere. I vacuum 3 times a day just to make sure that, you know, we're not like walking on hair, which is really gross. But yeah, my hair hasn't started to fall out yet. Knocking on wood. Bleeding. We all know that that is something that is going to happen. I think that they might have sucked a bunch of the blood out. I don't know if that makes sense or not, but I noticed that my bleeding this time with Alyssa is a lot less than it was with Joshua. I think with Joshua I bled for about 5 weeks, whereas this time I'm completely done. TMI, sorry, but hey, it is what it is. You clicked on this video, not me. Your bleeding will go from red to brown to yellow to nothing. So it's really nice that I don't have to worry about that anymore. Just one other thing off of my brain and out of my panties. What was I talking about? So schedules are a very big part of my day. Joshua has been on the same schedule since he was about 1.5. So as far as like sleeping and napping and waking up and eating and stuff like that, it's all pretty much set in stone for him. So basically it was just working Miss Alyssa in around his schedule and, you know, making things work like that. Okay, she woke up. Say hello. She's not a happy bear right now. Slow down, slow down. Okay, slow down. That's why you gotta slow down. Don't eat so fast. Slow down. You want mine? Yeah. If you have a C-section, your doctor, whoever performed the surgery on you, will probably want to see you 2 weeks and 6 weeks after the operation. So I went to my 2-week checkup and everything is going great. They did refer me to a physical therapist. Although everything is healing correctly, like incision wise, I've got a pinched nerve in my left side. So it could be from the epidural, it could be just a side effect from pregnancy, but they referred me to a physical therapist. That way I can get that checked out and hopefully get it all fixed and taken care of. They weighed me and I am down 20 pounds, which is great. I think I gained 23 altogether during my pregnancy. Definitely don't look anything like I did before I had the baby. I don't expect to. Skin is gonna be stretchy. My stomach literally feels like Play-Doh or something. It's not like the most attractive feeling in the world. Is not the most attractive looking thing in the world. It's like the difference between a balloon. When you blow it up and you take all the air out of it, okay, the balloon's floppy and it's for a reason. It's not all hard and round and, you know, whatever. So of course the belly's going to be just a little bit floppy, but that's okay. I'm going to start working on it once my doctor gives me the green light to start exercising again. So yeah, I will show you guys a little snippet of my belly just because a lot of you were asking. Trust me, this is really hard for me. I'm just going to put it all out there for you guys. So please try not to be too mean, and I'm going to show you what my belly looks like. Okay, so hopefully the lighting is okay right here. Alright, so this will probably be the one and only time that I do this. I'm doing it just going to show you just because I told you I would. So try not to be too harsh. Remember, I did have a baby just 3 weeks ago, so yeah. This is 3 weeks. 3 weeks after my C-section. I still want to say I'm a little bit swollen, like in this area. So, Okay. Lint, get off of me. If I pull up my shirt, you guys can kind of see, you know, just some stretch marks. These are the ones that happened like within the last few days of my pregnancy. I'm all nice and not cute. Yeah, now that I'm done showing you guys my vajayjay, back into the video. My stretch marks actually aren't as visible as I thought they would be. I did get a couple with her, but most of the ones that you, aside from the little like red ones that you saw at the top of my belly, the rest of them were from my son. I didn't get any stretch marks really too many with her, just because I think I was already stretched out, like skin-wise, from having my son. I got stretch marks for the first time I think when I was like 8, so I've had them pretty much most of my life, and I find that they fade really quickly on my skin and really well. If I just go and get a tan, you can't see them at all, so not really something that I am worried about. Oh, I say this again, ladies, if your man is scared of a few stretch marks, he has no business putting this thing up in you, so there, we'll leave it at that. Yeah, so I really think that that is it to update you guys on. As always, feel free to take a minute to subscribe if you guys want to see any videos. Let me know. Just go ahead and leave any requests or comments or anything down below. I love interacting with you guys. Also, I love doing requested videos because I like to know what you guys want to see. You can add my Facebook. It is AndieEMV, spelled the same way it is up her. Or you can like me on, or you can follow me on Twitter. All of the information will be down below. My next video will probably be a day in the life video, just because a lot of you guys were asking how I managed to, I don't know, keep my nails painted and have children and keep my house clean at the same time. Like I said before, a lot of that is just time management and using, you know, your hours well. So yeah, that'll probably be my next video. If there's anything specific that you guys want to see, like picture wise or like a specific hairstyle or whatever, feel free to leave pictures. You guys can always leave pictures on my Facebook page. That, like I said, all information will be down below. I think that's it for today, so I will see you guys in the next video. Don't forget to leave a thumbs up so I know that you like to see my face on this channel. This whole outro is all messed up, so thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you in the next video. Bye!